Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley Ormsby. I'm a psychic medium, a healer, a teacher of spiritual and mystical things, and so much more. So part of that so much more is I do these readings, and now I am up to the sign of Sagittarius. And this is a weekly reading or messages that come through today. And today is Wednesday, the 15th of July, 2020. So, and I'm just going to, now let me see where I'm going to go. I'm not sure actually, because I've had a few disturbances today and trying to do your reading. So I have to pretty much start again with your one because somebody rang me and I forgot to turn it on do not disturb. So I'm going to start again and with the messages. So there may be something because with these disturbances, it may be like you have been having some disturbances with you in around your life at the moment, and like you're starting to get something and somebody rings it. It's because maybe, and I when I look at it, it's because I didn't actually, I thought I had it on do not disturb, but it's only when the phone is locked, and so I had to switch it to always. So I have switched it to always. So now I will not, and you will not get disturbed. Okay. So, and yet the message will still be there. Okay. So there may be something in that for you. So anyway, I just want to say, firstly and foremost is like, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate your support and helping me to grow my channel and get these messages out there, and also I'd like to say thank you to those of you who have come across me on my Facebook page and followed and liked me. So, and also I also want to say thank you for sharing, those of you who've shared and left comments on my videos as well, or on either platform. So, and I just want to take this opportunity to invite those of you who haven't subscribed or followed me on or liked my Facebook page to do that now, and also and encourage you to share the videos as well. So I'm also taking bookings at the moment for readings and or healings, so via in person or online. I'm able to do that either through Facebook Messenger or Zoom. So yeah, and my details are in the description box below if you're wanting to make that booking. So also I want to say too that, and remind everybody that these reads or messages that come through with these readings are general, so it may not resonate with you. If they don't, it could be because it's a forecast for you. So, and it may be like you may not understand it all. So what I do encourage you to do is to check out your other signs that you may be linked to or or connected to, and through your birth date. So there is a description in the description box below. There is a link to a website that has a free calculator that will work that out for you, and also give you a good rundown on what these other signs are, as well as more astrological information. Okay, so anyway, the other thing is, I think that's all I need to do at the moment. I can't remember. Okay, I've done it all. I've gone through that lickety split. So there may be something that's with you, because I'm feeling really calm but cautious at the same time, and cautiously calm. So there may be something that's going on around you at the moment when something's happened and it's maybe not quite okay. It's like it's kind of turned out better than what you thought, or it may not have, or something may not have turned out better in some areas than you thought for some of you. So it's like either for something, it's like, so it's left you maybe a little bit puzzled and a little bit like aware or weary of something. It's like, what's happening there? So what Spirit are talking about is, don't get too caught up in that, and it's just like being aware and conscious of, that there's something, that you are aware of that's not quite, not incorrect, but not quite right, or something that's going on. So anyway, just saying, don't overthink that, or don't let, don't overthink it basically, or don't let your emotions get in the way, okay, of something. So anyway, I'm just going to go, this is the first card that's come up for you, okay, so it's the 8 of Cups. So, and the 8 of Cups is, there is something in there with that that's drawing me to, how there's some, the cups is about feelings and emotions. It's also about intuition and creativity, and relationships and emotional connection with ourselves, or with yourselves and others. So there's something that's going on, because I'm being joined to the number 8, and the number 8 is about, the sign, infinity sign. So it's knowing ourselves, or yourself, as being, as an infinite being, and as being infinite. So there's a cycle, and it's a cycle. Okay, there's a cycle of things, and there's some emotional stuff that I feel is either it's close to coming to an end with the number 8. So the number 8 of Cups is about regeneration. So I feel like you've moved through something, and you've put some, it's like you've stacked, there's like these things that are stacked up, but I don't see any water flowing from the cup. So I feel like you've moved through it, you've walked through it, you've sorted it out, and there's that mountain, and now it looks quite bleak and bare, but you've walked away from all these other bits, and you're looking forward, or moving forward, climbing up, or I'm saying that, but there's emotions are running free, okay, or running through that. They're not getting built up in the cup. So something is moving for you, and you're walking away from something or some things. So in the last video, I don't know why I was going to say, 2015 rather than 2020. But yeah, and it's like, so for some of you, it may be that there is something going back 5 years ago, where that's maybe rocked your boat, and it started to like bring up some emotional stuff that you've been working on or through for the last 5 years. In some way or form, and there seems to be like now, there's like the Two of Swords has come up with these when I dealt these cards or shuffled these cards. So the Two of Swords is typically, is about tension and anxiety, but around the fact that there's a decision, or you may be of two minds, okay? Because the Swords is about like with communicating your thoughts and ideas basically, and it's about words and actions. So now, where am I going with that? And asserting your power. However, there is something going on there where you're needing to make some sort of a decision in some way. Now, we've also got the Chariot that turned up, so there's some sort of struggle and tension within that. So, with the Major Arcanas turning up, there's usually, or Arcana, depending on how you you pronounce it for you, but there's, you'll see these horses are going in a different direction. So there's something about, which direction are you going? So, and have you considered the path going straight ahead? So it may be that you don't need to go left or right. It may be something that's, where you're on the right path, or so there's maybe that decision is about that. So about that, and or something else it could be. So there needs to be some sort of balance as well, because I'm drawn to the color of the horses, like the yin and the yang, in which way you're going to go. So for some of you, it could be like a negative thing or a positive thing or whatever, but bringing in the balance or the shadow or the light side of something, okay? So everybody's going to have something slightly different. So I hope how I've explained it for you, it will make some sense to you. But on saying that, there's something about you, the completion of a first phase with the Three of Wands is there. So, when you're making this decision, I feel like the cards are saying, like, you complete something, or you begin something, okay? And then we have the Judgment. So it's about resurrection and resolution. So you start to free yourself to be able to move into, completing a phase, or a first phase in this case, towards where you're wanting to go to. So it's like some sort of understanding of some sort. But there's some sort of completion of a first phase anyway. Which frees you by making, but it's this decision that you're needing to make, to work through, is like, or make actually, because you've got two cards there, to shift out of this Eight of Cups space. But then we have, and see, this is when something else opens up, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a gift or an opportunity that comes to you. A financial opportunity that comes to you, and it's out of the blue, maybe because there's a hand that's coming out of the clouds. So it may be something, for a lot of you, I don't feel like you're expecting it. So some of you may be kind of expecting it or waiting for it to come through, and it comes through. But there's this work, this emotional work that looks like that needs to be like sorted out before something, you know, to shift the energy before something starts to flow better for you. So this week, you know, because what does that? Today's the week, Wednesday, the 15th of July. So this week could be the week that, you know, that begins to shift more so for you, depending on when you make this decision. Okay, man holding a heart is number 45 in the energy oracle card. So some of you may be having a man that's in your coming into your life, but also mostly I feel like this man, there may be a man or a male energy that's already in your life, so that is holding your heart. So, and it's number 45 there. So 4 is about security and grounding. It's about direction, security and direction. So it could be northeast, west, or south. It could be, you know, that you may be moving towards this person, or this person may be moving towards you to live, or they may be coming from there, or you may be coming from there. So whatever that means to you. But there's definitely a man that's holding somebody's heart anyhow. But there also is, you know, that with security, you know, he may be in the sense that is offering you security. So there may be someone that is already in your life that offers that security, that you may be not, you know, creating a balance around it, or the energy. And so there may be a shift in the energy and the way that you think about this man who holds your heart or wants to hold your heart, because this number 5 is about energy, and it's about seeing and realizing that energy is everything. Everything is energy rather, and vibration. So if your energy is out of sync and you're not seeing things right, and you may be giving off a not good energy about this person or toward this person, then, you know, this person may not, you know, hang around for too long for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like there's a shift in the energy, or you're needing to shift in the energy in order to be able to create this foundation or the security with this person. Or there's just somebody that's in your life there's a shift in the energy in the way that you see or feel about this person. Okay, yay, nice. And some of it, it's like, it's definitely a shift about, because 4 and 5, I'm just hearing like there's 9. So there's something about a completion of a cycle for some of you within there. Then it may lead more towards a, coming together more so as an engagement or a marriage of some sort as well. Yay, nice if it is. Cool. Anyway, moving on to the angel of balance is number 4 and number 8, 48. Okay, so once again, it's about this grounding and balance. You know, number 8 is about, you know, infinite again. That's coming back, and it's the, you know, interest that we finish off that is infinity, knowing self as an infinite being. So, and that going into that cycle, that things go in a cycle. I love how this angel is blue. Okay, and I'm being drawn to the, you know, the eclipse and the moon at the back and above the temples. So there's something, you know, there's something to do, you know, with the balance. Interesting. I've really been drawn to the moon sitting between the peaks of the temple. So there's some sort of balance and hovering across there. But the blue, there's some sort of spiritual healing or energy. Yeah, spiritual healing is what I'm more drawn to with that. And bringing about balance within you. So it's finding that balance within you as you are, you know, doing that, you know, finding security, building security, creating security in your life. Wow. Cool. Now, there are 2 crystals that I'm wanting to like talk about with you, which is where I got up to with the last video, with the moonstone. Now I've kind of gone back to front with moonstone. So this is the moonstone card explanation, which I will read to you, and it's a little bit. I'll just see if I can find the other one, because there's a one that I have already like. Found that is a really nice explanation as well. So I've been doing some like research as well for the other one. So this is a piece of moonstone, and the moonstone description that I've got here, moonstone is a healing, has healing affinity with the stomach, spleen, pancreas, pituitary gland. It unblocks lymphatic system, and it relieves anxiety and stress. So there may be obviously a little bit of that that's going on in there with you know, with some of the decisions that you're making and for the future. It also aids the birthing process. It helps female problems. Emotional balancer helps lessen a tendency to overreact emotionally. And flexibility in attitudes is what it's helpful for. So it aligns emotions with higher self, so which is really where you were wanting to go, or you're needing to go, or be helpful to go towards, is aligning that. So, and connected to the heart chakra. So there's also, and this is another piece of moonstone. It's a different color. It's got a lot of a few brownie bits in there as well. So I'll hold it in a different way so the light will catch it. But also I wanted to talk about the lemon quartz that's here as well. So I was going to get the cards out because I was drawn to crystals, but I have all these crystals here, and Spirit said, you know what, you've got these crystals here, and I've been drawn to use them. So I have, this one here is lemon quartz, and I really, really like this one. It's a beautiful, has a beautiful energy. It's with them all, but depending on what's going on with us, they're all, you know, slightly beautiful. So, the stone of abundance, a form of quartz containing iron. When citrine is pale yellow in color, it is also referred to as lemon quartz and has been called mellow yellow. Citrine brings happiness, joy, and optimism in your life. I'm going to drop it in a minute, so I'm just going to switch hands. So, and joy and optimism in your life. One of the few minerals on our planet which does not hold or accumulate negative energies, but dispels and transforms them. A crystal you don't have to cleanse. It energizes and invigorates, promotes warmth, comfort, and energy. Aids in matters of daily living and will open the mind to new thoughts. Often referred to as the money stone because it attracts abundance, to teach you and teaches you how to hold on to that abundance. So it's a beautiful stone or crystal to have around you. So as always, I encourage you, if you don't want to buy them or you can't find them to buy them, you can Google them on and see what comes up and find a beautiful image up there, because the energy from, you know, just, you know, seeing them from, you know, if there's a beautiful image, can, you know, it emanates out, so you can feel the energy from there. So quite often I have done that if I haven't been able to get a hold of a piece, or some pieces are, you know, unobtainable in New Zealand. So you know, so, and that's the next best thing I've found anyway. So cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there with you, Saggies. Goodbye from me and the angels and the guides that have come through, but also to your beautiful Sagittarius sign that I link in with for this week, Wednesday. We'll see you next week on Wednesday. Okay, bye for now. God bless you and God protect you.